Edgefield County, South Carolina, 0.81 acres. Original offer was $6,700. And Victor said, it's way too, I goofed. Now my offer is $2,500.
Been there.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. Like, I didn't realize. All right, so we have a deeded easement. That's nice. All right, good. I don't have to worry about the access. And I see physical, it looks like. It's larger acreage. So adjacent is larger acreage. Some homes have been built in the area. It's unzoned with only a 10-foot setback on all sides. That's an attribute. Everyone's alive. It's like, hi guys, I have a couple questions for this parcel. What house comps would you rely on? Listed everything on it, right? Nope. The comps from houses closer to town with similar acreage, or the comps of the houses in the area that come with 5+ acres and the house. Also, when looking at the plat map, this parcel, along with the 11.55 acres below it, are shown to divide it into a subdivision with a cul-de-sac that was planned in 2010. Interesting. What do I make of this information? Is it more desirable because it was in a planned subdivision that never took off?
This is the 11 acres, I'm assuming here. What somebody probably did is went in here, you can't see it on this, submitted the docs and paper soft costs for a subdivision. It just didn't pan out. So it's not going to affect, in my opinion, the value of this real estate deal at all. We have great.
Victor said that's exactly what happened.
So we have, yeah, good. We have great access, and we have some good comps. Like from an adjacent standpoint, there's stuff happening here. It's not super rural, in my opinion. Here's the state highway. I'm digging it so far.
They agree to the $2,500 if you want it for that, Victor.
Victor, I have to tell you, you've come a long way. How you're presenting these properties. I remember when you were presenting properties a while ago, and it was. This is really succinct, and you really are doing your homework and asking great questions and coming up with great deals. So, and presenting them well, I appreciate it. I like this property, especially for $2,000.
Yeah, I'm already in if they say yes.
What's this house valued at? $300,000 in 06.
30,000.
Oh, 30, sorry, good.
Built in 2000. That doesn't make me feel good on 3 acres.
Next door, 15,099. Property was built, doesn't say. Last chance, no data. Let's go on a little further. Good agriculture here. 373 in 2020. There's a good comp.
And that's 25 acres though. I think I'd still pay $2,500.
I like your 2,000. I think that you're not going to sell this immediately. Let's look at Zillow. I like the dirt though. Okay, so Jill, you have some real strong opinions about Zillow today. How would you like me to look at this?
This is perfect. Thank you. So we've got 22 total listings. These are just land. Okay, yes, good.
Active 22, sold 95. That's good in the zip code. You always want sold to be a lot higher than active.
Can I go back one more thing here? Here's what I would do. So 22, I would do sold when I look at them, and then I go back and I toy with this. All right, so sold in the last 6 months, 13, 12 months, 32. I'm digging it. I would totally spend $2,500 on this.
I would all day too.
Spencer County, Kentucky. I do not know this area. I love this. 21.49 acres. Purchase price, $58,713.69. Excellent. Comps for this exact size property are scarce. They're either bigger or smaller, but multiple comps do support a retail price of around $12,000 an acre. We would look to come into market around $10,500 an acre, or more like selling for $225 and buying for $60. Let's just do that. Legal access is secured by an easement. This is going to be very interesting here. Easement, the sellers provide a copy to the paralegal handling his probate case. A road would need to be extended to the property. See it. Previous owners now deceased, and ownership is being transferred to her son and his nephew. The soon-to-be new owners are both available to sign. So they're finding $60,000 in their coat pockets is what is probably happening here. This is cool that somebody left them. The land has 2 riverfront facing areas, and the property itself is up on a ridge, giving an elevated view of the area. There are flat areas on the site that appear to be buildable, and the property is also large enough to hunt on.
So we're dealing with a serious terrain issue. What looks like a serious terrain issue. We'll check in a second. We're also dealing with the fact that this is not let's check again, but it doesn't appear to me. You see this, to explain this, this is the terrain. These are serious terrain issues. So there may or may not be usable points
The
here
hunting
and
is what's
here.
got my attention.
And the road looks like it's going from the top here. It might go down here, which is not, you don't see it. Actually, that's this. There's a lot of stuff to do on this piece of dirt. You've got estate issues, you've got terrain issues, you have access issue, physical access issues. It doesn't pass my adjacent test by any stretch. Is it a cool ass piece of property? Totally. Like, it's a total trophy piece of property.
I think that since we already have an attorney that is doing the transfer of ownership anyway, selling it to Evan is no big deal. Check. So my only issue is, who's your buyer? For me, am I going to put my dream house out there? Probably not.
Right.
But am I going to have an amazing property to go hunt on with my buddies in Kentucky? No. Now you got something there. My first call would be the local whitetail, mossy oak people who really work with hunters and things like that. That's who I would be calling. That would be my first call tomorrow morning, to see what they think it's worth.
This is not a normal valuation for us on this call.
Tomorrow he's going to call him. All right.
It's not a commercial piece of property. It's not really a residential piece of property or rural vacant or agriculture or any of that. It's a special use, it's cool.
I like it.
Look, once you get up there, it's badass.
Mm-hmm.
It's breathtaking, amazing property that dreams are made of.
Mm-hmm.
Does it fit the Land Academy model? It doesn't fit my model.
Oh, I would honestly do.
This is my opinion on it.
He's holding up.
FIFA
Well,
card.
it's officially red carded. Oh.
It's a great piece of property. Somebody's going to buy it for sure. It's a huge marketing opportunity. You can put drone videos and stuff. We're really going to make this amazing.
Yep.
Legal access. I mean, the ad rights itself.
Mm-hmm.
50,000 is a little bit on the high side to gamble with.
That's my point. I wish we were buying it for 30.
I wish I had a road to it.
That's cool.
It's a great piece of property, all kidding aside.
Mm-hmm.
It just needs to be super cheap and take a chance.
Would you do this deal? Butler County, Pennsylvania, 10.83 acres. Original offer price, $45,752. They counted at 50. Love it. Isn't that funny? Isn't that people think that you're scared about what you're offering, and then they counter at 50. You're like, well, that's not that bad because I would have paid 70. Whatever it is. Hopefully you went in hot. So 50 is like really in the ballpark. Not many comps. 17 acres sold for 115. But right next to the zone, 6 acres sold for 100. So we'd be buying 10 acres, almost 11 acres for 50. Homes on either side and behind. 50 minutes from Pittsburgh, no flood, HOA. Bought 35 years ago to build and never did.
This is a beautiful story.
I love
everything about it so far.
Yep. I just need the math to work.
So look at this adjacent.
Wow.
So access for sure. Adjacent. Oh my God. Yes. It's adjacent this is like the leftover property of the entire area.
Mm-hmm.
Access, adjacent, live. We're going to say, okay, hopefully. Affordable, we'll find out in a minute. Attributes, hell yes. Passes all my tests. Let's just see if it's worth the money.
Okay.
Does it pass yours?
No, I love it.
There is a ravine in the middle of the property. I don't think it's a big deal because it's 10 acres, but there is some sort of elevation change from the middle of the property to the back.
I saw that. And I'm counting on the front being enough that I can work with. I'm hoping.
That's all.
You can't look at this whole thing from here to here.
And then it goes up. So
250 feet that I could work with.
Yeah, it just goes up at the end.
Well, that's your protective ridge behind your home.
I think you want to be on top of the ridge if you want protection.
Okay.
They made this work. They're sunken down in there pretty well. They're in there with the road coming in. It's a pretty good use case.
So we have no flood stuff we have to worry about?
No, because I mean, not on this. On FEMA it says no.
Did you
I'm
already mark it?
really
Did you
surprised
mark
about
it
that.
done? Because I'm looking for the numbers. Okay, just scroll down.
There's no flood issue. I'm really surprised. They're built right in it. If they're built in the flood zone, if there is one there.
I mean,
I like it.
Let's see what this is worth, and this will tell us the whole story in one keystroke here.
Please be 5 million. Please be 5 million.
Just it doesn't give us, so we'll keep going.
Because they probably built that themselves
Tiny little house across the street, 270
on 1 acre.
on one tiny little acre, and built in 68. This is $50,000.
Did you give me some land stuff? Did we look at land numbers? Okay. All right.
That's one more feather in the cap here for this deal.
In a good way?
Yeah,
Oh, I like it.
I love the deal.
Yeah, I'm still with you, Michelle. I've still got my checkbook out, my pen in my hand.
Here's 3 acres for 70. This is 10 acres for 50. That's sold active.
Done. I'm buying it.
10 acres for 3,300, 13 for 287, 11 for 216. So yeah, I get a broker opinion, but green light on this. Some good deals today.
Yeah.
Let's buy for 50, sell for 100, 120. You know what? Talk to this agent.
That's a good idea.
and see if there's anything fishy going on. Like
This one makes me think there's something wrong with it. Check this
They
out.
could have just been flipping it.
Bought it for 60 to sell for 80.
Yeah.
Didn't work. Cashed out.
Yep. Been there.
All right, but this is the number we need to pay attention to.
I'll talk to this agent. Let's see.
Yeah.
I'll talk to a few agents.
I think it's a good deal, but yeah, I think
You know
we need
what?
to speak to the agents.
Clear Choice Enterprises LLC. Be Carl and Sam Enterprises LLC.
I mean,
So that's what I think.
just the house value, the adjacent house values is kind of where I'm like, okay, it works.
Yeah. Get some more opinions, Michelle, just to make sure. I want it to work because I like it.
I like it too.
I like it too.
It's exactly what we don't teach in Land Academy.
Yeah.
Don't get emotional.
Emotions.
You know what's so funny is I'm usually like, this is usually not me. I don't know why we're changing.
No, you're all
today.
emotional today.
I know. Usually I'm like, nope, out of here. I don't care. Done. But look at the creek. I don't care if I see fish in the air. I am not buying it. We totally reversed today. All right. Maybe it's the holidays.
That's what it is.
That's it. I just want to give everybody money and buy it all.
That's great.
We hope you find our content valuable and we appreciate your support. If you have not already, please check out our channel and hit the subscribe button.
And your comments and suggestions help us to create the content you're here for. Hitting the like button helps to support our channel's algorithm and gauge your interest for future shows.